Hey guys, this week's YouTube upload is actually a remake of our very first hunt that we filmed and tried to upload to YouTube. And this hunt was back in 2014. I was lucky enough to draw a limited entry Paunsaugunt Archery deer tag, and man, it was an awesome hunt. Back then, the boys were 14 and 12 years old, and because I was the hunter, they were running the video camera, so we apologize now for the shaky footage. But watch it clear through the end. The shaky gets really bad towards the end when we're right in on that big buck. So check it out. Let us know what you think. In 2014, I was lucky enough to draw a limited entry Paunsaugunt Archery deer tag. I have to throw in a disclaimer right now. As I was the one hunting, my boys then, 14 and 12, were the ones with the video camera. So we apologize for the shaky footage. We made a couple of scouting trips down in June to learn the area and to look at the bucks, and we found some good potential bucks. By mid-July, the bucks were really starting to show some growth, and we started making a hit list. There was Captain Hook and Mr. Smee. We gave this buck the name of Hopper. I wonder why. This buck was always posing for pictures and always grooming himself, so we named him Handsome Rob.
it south to southern Utah to the Paunsaugunt 2014 limited entry Paunsaugunt Archery tag. Tomorrow morning it starts. We'll see what we can find.
You sounded like a narrator.
The night before the opener, we found two other great bucks. One we named Slick Willie. The other one was named Mr. Narley. We put these two bucks to bed that night and waited with great anticipation for the morning.
Good morning. 2014 limited entry Paunsaugunt. It's just about time to start walking. We saw some great bucks last night. Put them to bed. There was one really nice big 5x4. I think that's the one we're going to go after, so hopefully they'll be back in the same spot and we'll be able to get on them. And 7 a.m. opening morning. We just found a group of bucks, and there's one really nice buck. It's a 5x4. It's got about a 4 or 5 inch cheater out the right side. We're watching him feed over here on the hill. And hopefully we'll bed him down and be able to go make a stalk. We started to make our stalk, and we bumped some does that we didn't know about, and they kind of ran over to the herd of bucks, but they're not bucking, they're just kind of staying right there right now, feeding along. We're going to let it settle down for a minute, give them time to eat and calm down, then we're going to work our way around and see if we can get on top of them.
We had the bucks in range, and the wind, as it so often does, changed. Game over.
We came up over like we had planned it. They must have heard us or smelled us or something. They bumped out. We went down and crossed, and they're over on the far side over there.
The crazy things we find while hunting. Jacob just found this guy on the bottom of his foot. Well, there's often things that you wish you had with you while you're out hunting. This is one of those times when I really wish I had my rifle. We hunted hard over the next days and weeks and months. We found some great bucks, but we could never make the situation happen the way it needed to. On our second to last day, we found Mr. Narley out feeding with a bunch of other bucks again. Annoyed by some of the other little bucks, he slowly fed off into a draw all by himself to bed. We gave him a couple of hours to settle in and go to sleep. Then we made our move. We spotted Mr. Narley at the same time he spotted us. Luckily for us, he didn't really seem to care. We decided to leave the boys up on the ridge and see if they could keep his attention on them. I made my long trek around the back to come in from behind with the wind in my favor. The plan worked great, and Mr. Narley stayed focused on the boys. By watching the reaction of the boys, I knew I was close, but I could not see Mr. Narley for nothing. I searched and searched, looked under every tree and branch and bush. I looked for an ear flick, a tine moving, anything. Well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Just blew the stock out, Mr. Narley. 35 yards, I couldn't see him. Look at my view right here at 35 yards. Now if I'd have moved, if I'd have been able to get 3 feet to my left, 1, 2, 3 feet to my left, right here. Now look where he is. Would have had a dead big buck. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed that film. It was a great to remember the hunt as I remade this film. And it was an awesome hunt. Unfortunately, we came home empty-handed, but man, we were close. The boys had a great time, learned a ton about filming, and so hopefully you can see in our later films that they're getting a little better with their shakiness. Anyways, we appreciate your support. Love everything you do, all your comments. Thank you so much. And if you like this, make sure to subscribe right up here. If you want to see some of our other great films and movies, make sure to go right up here. Check out our website right down here. And go ahead and get some Nimrod apparel. Thanks for your support.